My name is Coach Miranda Miner. I am born and raised in the Philippines. I'm the CEO and founder of the global Miranda Miner Group.
Let us convert fear, uncertainty, and doubt into faith, unshakable confidence, and determination. We are here for the long haul.
So cryptocurrency is a compounded word. It's crypto means hidden, currency is a system of money. So it's being used as a means of payment. Crypto is a pillar within the big umbrella called blockchain. No? So blockchain is obviously decentralized ledger. It allows you to put the transactions in a ledger format that's immutable. So cryptocurrency now is a way of payment introduced as an alternative for fiat currency. Obviously, crypto is decentralized. No one is managing it. There's no third party or a centralized authority who's managing particular exchange of money. So Bitcoin is a scam, crypto is a scam. It's a means of losing your money. That's the biggest misconception. I gotta tell you, majority or big banks nowadays, even the sitting president of the United States, are advocating about cryptocurrency, particularly on Bitcoin. None other than the son of the sitting president has a massive solar farm of mining cryptocurrency. El Salvador has used the volcanic energy to mine cryptocurrency, particularly for Bitcoin at this point. So these government institutions are one of the predicates that tell us, there is this government interest at this point on cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Solana, meme coins, etc. Anywhere, as long as you have a wallet or you go to a centralized exchange or you just want to purchase those coins using your decentralized wallets like MetaMask, to name a few. The difference between cryptocurrency and trading and investing, obviously, number one, it's the time horizon, right? So if you would like to invest, you don't look into the charts, the candles, you take a look into looking at repurposing your money and investing it in a way that you just obviously buy coins irregardless of the price. You don't look into any retracements, corrections, bounds of any price in a particular support and resistance. You don't care of that. But in trading, you take a look into the candles. You have a system where you could buy and sell, buy low, sell high. In trading, you have indicators that you use. In my system, in the global Miranda Miner Group, we use basic Fibonacci support and resistance. We also use our proprietary naked charting way that allows us to see how to set up your intradays or your day trade setup with a more profitable risk-reward ratios. So we take a look into those, and there is that whole dynamic of understanding how to set it up from a big picture into an intraday candle. Investing, just buy and sell on a regular basis. My corporate background, I used to be a global director for Google. Prior to that, I used to be a corporate in a telecommunications company based in Canada, multinational corporations in the outsourcing space. I've handled multi-million-dollar P&Ls, and on that middle of corporate dynamic, so to speak, I've been trying to look for ways to repurpose my money. I was stuck in the Philippine stock market, in the US stock market. I'm stuck into a 5-day trading world. I'm stuck into no trading days during holidays. I'm stuck with times when there's no liquidity. I remember the GME GameStop phenomena versus Melvin Capital during 2020, 2021. There was a time when everyone was scared for the bubble. I was looking for a way to trade 24/7 using my system. I did start with the stock market world, as I've said. I've invested a lot of money there because of my lucrative career in corporate. In my career, we were studying 10K reports in the SEC. We were looking for prospectuses, etc. And from there, I've kind of delved into what are those valuation for companies, how do they evolve, what's their EBITDA valuations, and the history tells me that, you know what, there's a way for these companies to earn. Why don't I understand some of their P&L reports, and maybe I could trade based on those fundamentals, and the rest is history. I'm not a price action trader. I'm not just a pure technical play, although I'm a certified technical analyst by the Society of Technical Analysts in the world. So I'm not just a Fibonacci price action support resistance guy. I marry fundamentals with technicals. My massive corporate background tells me how to analyze P&Ls, EBITDA, valuation, etc. on the stock market side. And on the crypto side, you have what you call tokenomics, your white papers, your community red flags, your tokenomics, which further goes into the low float, the supply of your tokens. Is it infinite or not? Is your token inflationary or deflationary? I combine all of those to give a holistic approach on whether a trader can potentially buy, just do a day trade, just do scalping of the coin, or a coin can be on a DCA, etc. So I think I take pride on combining all of those and putting it in my system. As a key opinion leader with millions of followers across different countries, I was in London in February. I have a business in Dubai, and I have followers in Dubai as well. We have a trade license in Dubai. I take responsibility on creating contents by ensuring I do my due diligence and research and make a differentiation between an AI slop versus what's a well-written and researched, content. In my team, we have our own research and marketing team that does the aesthetic and the research for us. We cross-check our resources and check whether we have any potential issues in the content. Nowadays, especially, a lot of contents are made by AI. It's not so much difficult today to send a content out there, but in our community, we want to make sure that we have cross-checks that's happening. Now, I'll confess, no one is perfect in this industry, and I don't think there's any guru, KOL that can tell you that their system is 100%. Therefore, disclosures must happen. You always need to put disclaimers, and I think that what sets us apart from an education perspective. So, your personal responsibility begins when you click the buy button. I would say on the influencer side, it is the responsibility of the influencer to disclose whether, number one, do you have a personal, investment on that particular coin? Are you heavily invested? Are you part of the project? Is it a paid promotion? I think those are the ethos that a KOL or an influencer must provide. Therefore, it is a non-negotiable at this point to be able to make sure all of those are put into the picture before your community even gets to know. Going back now to the side of the trader who listens to us as a KOL, I think once the KOL has given all the disclaimers, or in this case, the influencer, it is now the responsibility of the trader to ensure that they assess, if number one, their position size is accurate. Are they investing their whole money into it? As I always say, do not invest the money that you're going to buy for dinner tonight. Do not borrow money that you're going to, do not borrow money to invest on things that you don't understand. So as a KOL, we face millions of people who follow us, who makes decisions based on what we say. We're going to make we're going to make fair disclosures in what we say in our content. However, we cannot tell you or create a bespoke analysis for you based on your specific status at this point. Therefore, I think personal responsibility starts when you start clicking that buy button. My exposure in Dubai, and I've been there for a year now with my trade license, have opened my eyes on the story of workers who are overseas. I encountered this lady who has been working there for 5 years and who has fortunately saved a good portion of her salary for her future business and dealings. The unfortunate side of that story is that she lost 70% of that money because she was hyped. And she suffered on this term called fear of missing out, or FOMO, because she heard that this particular coin is gonna pump 300%. So therefore, without any other holistic opinion given to her, she listened into someone she saw online, she put her money there. Her savings for 5 years, gone, 70% value. And you know, she saw herself, her friends saw her quiet, she lost hope. I would like to say that she even was almost suicidal because it's her hard-earned money. Those are the horrors of what we see in trading and in cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of those stories out there. Going back to, I think, the focus of GMMG, or the Global Miranda Miner Group, is to continue to change the trading community one trader at a time. To have that ability of creating inspirations for people around the world that, hey, cryptocurrency is not bad at all. You just need to find the right people, the right community, the right coach, the right mentor to be able to guide you. You could spot if someone is overselling to you. You could spot the guy who's wanting you to buy something without disclosures. If number 3, if it's too good to be true, maybe it's too good to be true. Right? So you don't go on those people, or you don't just believe them point blank. So first and foremost, get a crypto wallet. There are two types of wallet. You have a decentralized wallet or a centralized wallet. We have Coinbase, obviously you have Robinhood as a crypto wallet. If you would like to go decentralized, there's a lot of decentralized wallets. Just look for MetaMask and all of those similar decentralized wallets. That's where you start. Your gateway into crypto is having your first wallet. You could buy NFTs, you could buy different types of assets if you have an Ethereum wallet or a Solana wallet, etc. From there, you could toy around it, put a little bit of your money just for you to kind of understand, put your skin to the game, for you to understand what's happening out there. Don't put all of your money in that particular wallet. For me, it's what I call experiential learning. You get to understand what are you entering by means of putting your money and just putting your skin to the game. After that, right, I would say, look for someone who really understands crypto, right? Someone who has a community, someone who already reached the end of what you would like to be. As they say, do not follow or hear or get advice from someone who does not embody what do you want to be, who has not achieved things that you wanted to achieve. It's not always going to be the Lambos. It's not always going to be those 6-figure amounts. But hello, if you're talking about money, you want to see someone who has already achieved that, who puts their money where their mouth is, so to speak, right? So when you start small, dabble into it, fail fast and fail, do not go all in. At least when you meet that mentor, meet that person, you already have the fundamental questions that are bothering you. And from there, that mentor can help you find and fix your blind spot, fix your problems. Assuming you're a 9-to-5 guy, you're a corporate guy, just want to have some supplementary income, don't stop. Just continue doing your day trade, extra money. You trade $200, you wanted to buy a coin, and then sell that after. Once you reach your take profit, you earn $50 every week. You earn $100, half of your money, or even earn double your money in that particular trade. Never stop. As long as you have a system, it's okay. It can be sustained. However, if you are, I would say, a corporate guy, you wanted to just buy the coin. There's a lot of people nowadays who uses Bitcoin as a store of value. So they want to just buy Bitcoin because 10 years from now is their horizon. They will just continue, putting $100 every payday on buying their Bitcoin up until the next 5 years. So that's a different approach altogether. I'm talking about two types of people. Someone who's just willing to put money on a regular interval. If you are like that, then go on with it. Just be mindful on what coins are you going to put your money into. For me, not a financial advice, but for me, I'm going to put my money on Bitcoin. I'll be very, very careful on other coins for this matter. If you are a day trader, you would like to have extra income, like what I do. You earn, $100 a week, $200 a week, even $500 a week. Then you do day trade. You just need to have system to be able to look for that. I would say as long as it gives you your extra income, you don't stop into it. The moment you're gonna be stopping is this. When you find yourself losing, you have a losing streak, and you find yourself looking for money you don't own just to be able to fight the market and do revenge trades in the market, then that's when you stop. If you find yourself already creating debts that you don't need just to be able to fund your capital again or your wallet, then trading becomes gambling. That's when you stop. You want to succeed in crypto, take risks. You know, if you're afraid of risks, crypto is not for you. That's just all in, be all. Cryptocurrency, the last name of crypto is risks, by the way. And it's a cousin of losing money. It's a partner of a guy who has also made millions in some point. So at this point, it's a bit hard for someone to really decipher how can I take risks without gambling. There's a fine line between, gambling and trading into cryptocurrency because of the nature and the volatility of it. I would say if you're a beginner, fall in love with crypto, not just on the volatility, but on the use case of it. I would say this is something that we all need to appreciate. Without appreciating, it's like appreciating, Adam and Eve without the apple during the paradise story in the Bible. It's like appreciating Mona Lisa without the guy who created it. There's always something that's missing. You come into cryptocurrency not because of just by earning money, but you understand that, for example, XLM is now a new way of sending money, remittances by MoneyGram, which is a traditional company. You have now digital stable coins that can be a digital dollar for you, run and opened by many of the banks in the United States at this point. OpenUSD was created with a conglomeration of BlackRock, MasterCard, to name a few. They have recently made it happen. So appreciating crypto is also loving its use cases. Without understanding how to use crypto is like throwing your darts into no board at all. And then eventually level up your appetite in knowing cryptocurrency. In this case, now put your skin to the game, put something in it, and accept that there's gonna be a risk. But before putting it, and after accepting that there's risk, I want you to have a trading system. A trading system that allows you to answer the word how to earn in crypto. So the first one is the why. The whys of it, the use case of it. You wanted to embrace the use case to further grow your understanding on trading. Now the how is how you could now grow your money, have an income supplement, earn $100 a week, earn $200 a week by putting your money to different types or baskets of assets with different types of risks. Crypto, meme coins, etc. So that's my message to you beginners. And maybe follow me, Coach Miranda Miner, in my social media channels. You could look for me in YouTube, in TikTok, in Twitter, in X, and I'm even in LinkedIn, in Instagram, in Facebook. I am everywhere. Just make sure you follow the one that's verified and with a check mark and who does not DM you and offer you money to invest. So I'm just like that. I would not DM anyone. There's this word in crypto that we say DYOR, do your own research.